This program is designed for a women's soccer team, college level during their off season. The goal of the program is to increase the athlete's muscle mass and power.
Beginning in a plank position on your elbows, you are going to press up to your hands, elbow, elbow, hand, hand. It's important to brace your core, trying to keep the hips as stable as possible. This is a horizontal push exercise using body weight to target the tricep muscles. The regression of this exercise would be to elevate your arms onto a chair or bench. This movement takes place in the sagittal plane and involves flexion and extension of the shoulder and elbow. Progression of this exercise would be to elevate your legs. This exercise is great to develop stability. Beginning in push-up position with a flat back and your neck in line with your spine, drive your knee across the body to the opposite elbow. Keep the upper body stable. Allow the movement to come from the lower body. The rotation that comes from the hips in this movement allows it to be a core rotational exercise. To regress this exercise, you can elevate your arms. This is a total body exercise, and it increases your heart rate and is considered a calisthenic exercise. This exercise targets your obliques. A good progression for this rotational mountain climber exercise would be to place your feet into a TRX. Next is the goblet squat. Beginning with your feet shoulder width apart, hold the kettlebell at your chest, then proceed to squat down so your legs come to a little bit further than 90 degrees. This is a knee-dominant bilateral exercise that targets the glute muscles, triceps, and hamstrings. When regressing this exercise, a chair can be used for support. When descending, use the chair as a guide by tapping it and coming back up. The progression of this exercise would be to hold the kettlebell away from the body by extending your arms out in front of you. The next exercise is the Pall-Off press. To start off, come down to a half kneel while holding onto the cable column machine. Extend your arms out in front of you while holding the resistance, engaging your core to resist not rotating. This is an anti-rotational exercise that requires the core to be engaged. This exercise targets the abdominal muscles. Standing with your feet shoulder width apart, facing the wall, hold the medicine ball at your chest with your shoulders back and your chest up. Descending down into a squat, then driving through your heels, extending up. Aim to throw the ball high on the wall. This exercise targets the glutes, hamstrings, and quad muscles. The regression of this exercise would be to tap the wall rather than throwing the ball. This is a vertical push exercise that takes place in the sagittal plane. The progression of this exercise would be the same movement as the baseline, but adding a jump while pressing the ball up. The last exercise is step-ups. When doing step-ups, it is best to use a box that is generally around knee height, in this case 18 inches, placing one foot on the box at a time. Then press up on the box, extending your knee and engaging your glute muscles. It is important to keep your back straight and shoulders back. This is an example of a knee-dominant unilateral exercise. This exercise targets the hamstrings, quad muscles, and glutes. When regressing this exercise, you can simply decrease the height of the box. For example, a 12-inch box. The progression of the step-up would be to add a knee drive. So when you press up, take your non-weight bearing leg and press it up by flexing the hip and the knee to form a 90-degree angle in your knee.